Have you ever felt like you've done something so wrong that you can never be forgiven? Like you're carrying a weight that's just too heavy to bear? Today, we're going to talk about a story that offers incredible hope for anyone who has ever felt that way. It's the story of a woman, an alabaster jar, and an act of love so profound that its fragrance has filled the pages of history for 2,000 years. This story is found in the Gospels, and it takes place in the home of a man named Simon, a Pharisee. Pharisees were the religious experts of their day, meticulous about following the law. Jesus was invited to Simon's house for dinner, which was a big deal. But as the meal was underway, an uninvited guest arrived. The Bible describes her as a woman who had lived a sinful life. We don't know her name, but everyone in that town knew her reputation. Imagine the scene. A respectable dinner party, filled with important men, suddenly interrupted. And in walks this woman. You can almost hear the whispers, feel the judgmental stares. What was she doing there? She wasn't just crashing the party, she came with a purpose. She was carrying something precious, an alabaster jar filled with spikenard, an extremely expensive perfume. Back then, a jar like this would be worth a whole year's wages. It was likely her life savings, her most valuable possession. She didn't say a word. She went straight to Jesus, knelt behind him at his feet, and began to weep. Her tears fell onto his feet, and she began to wipe them away with her hair. Then she started kissing his feet, and finally she broke the seal of that alabaster jar. The moment it broke, an incredible fragrance filled the entire room. She poured the costly perfume all over his feet. It was a shocking, extravagant, and deeply personal act. The host, Simon the Pharisee, was horrified. He thought to himself, if this man were a prophet, he would know who is touching him, and what kind of woman she is, that she is a sinner. He saw only her past, her reputation. He judged her, and he judged Jesus for letting her touch him. But Jesus saw something completely different. He saw her heart. He knew exactly who she was, and he knew why she was there. He turned to Simon and told him a short story. He said, 2 people owed money to a certain moneylender. One owed him 500 denarii and the other 50. Neither of them had the money to pay him back, so he forgave the debts of both. Now which of them will love him more? Simon, a bit reluctantly, answered correctly, I suppose the one who had the bigger debt forgiven. Jesus replied, you have judged correctly. And then Jesus connected the story directly to the scene unfolding in Simon's own home. He looked at the woman and said to Simon, do you see this woman? I came into your house. You did not give me any water for my feet, but she wet my feet with her tears and wiped them with her hair. You did not give me a kiss, but this woman from the time I entered has not stopped kissing my feet. You did not put oil on my head, but she has poured perfume on my feet. Jesus was pointing out the stark contrast between Simon's cold, formal hospitality and this woman's passionate, heartfelt devotion. Simon had fulfilled the basic social obligations, but his heart wasn't in it. This woman, however, poured out everything she had. Her tears, her dignity, her most valuable possession, all out of a heart overflowing with gratitude and love. Then Jesus delivered the powerful conclusion. Therefore I tell you, her many sins have been forgiven as her great love has shown. But whoever has been forgiven little loves little. He wasn't saying her love earned her forgiveness. He was saying her extravagant love was the evidence that she had already received and understood the depth of her forgiveness. She knew how much she had been forgiven, and so she loved much. And to the woman, he spoke the words she had longed to hear, the words that would change her life forever. Your sins are forgiven. The other guests at the table began to mutter among themselves, who is this who even forgives sins? But Jesus ignored them. He looked at the woman whose act of love had silenced the room and said, your faith has saved you. Go in peace. This story is so much more than just a historical account. It's a mirror for our own hearts. How often are we like Simon? We might go through the motions of our faith, check the boxes, and maintain a respectable appearance, but our hearts remain distant. We judge others based on their pasts, keeping them at arm's length, forgetting that we all stand in need of the same grace. Or can we dare to be like the woman with the alabaster jar? She didn't let her past, her shame, or the judgment of others stop her from coming to Jesus. She understood her brokenness, and because of that, she could fully appreciate the magnitude of the forgiveness being offered. Her response wasn't calculated. It was a spontaneous eruption of love and gratitude. She held nothing back. She broke her most valuable possession, not caring about the cost, because she had found something infinitely more valuable: forgiveness and acceptance in the presence of Jesus. What is the alabaster jar in your life? What is that one thing you hold most dear? Your reputation, your money, your time, your pride? This story challenges us to consider what we're holding on to. Are we willing to break it at the feet of Jesus? To pour out our best for Him, not as a way to earn His love, but as a response to the love He has already freely given us. The fragrance of that perfume filled Simon's house that day, overpowering the smell of the food and the staleness of judgment. In the same way, when we live lives of grateful, extravagant love, its fragrance fills our homes, our workplaces, and our communities. It's a powerful witness that points others to the source of that love, the incredible, life-changing forgiveness found in Jesus. So if you're feeling weighed down by your past today, remember this woman. She came to Jesus just as she was, and He didn't turn her away. He welcomed her, defended her, and forgave her. He offers that same grace to you. Your faith can save you, and you can go in peace. Let your life be a fragrant offering of love, a beautiful response to His amazing grace. Thank you so much for joining me today to reflect on this beautiful story. If it resonated with you, please give this video a thumbs up and consider subscribing for more content like this. I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. What does the alabaster jar represent to you? Until next time, go in peace.